All right, so wanted to do a quick Steven Spielberg movie tier list. I think this is pretty much his movies he's directed. Um, I'd probably even put Goonies and Poltergeist in there. Although he didn't direct those, but Poltergeist, some people say he kind of did. So, all right, here we go. Jaws, S tier. One of the best movies ever made. I'd say. I'd even say it's probably a perfect movie. I mean, you can complain about the effects here and there, but overall, I actually think they're actually pretty good. Um, so, the cast is amazing. Um, Trying to bring up the let's see. It's like, man, Spielberg has so many movies he's directed. It's crazy. Uh, but yeah, Roy Scheider, Robert Shaw, Richard Dreyfuss. I mean, just so good. Even his wife, Lorianne Gary, Ellen Brody, she's great. Beautiful woman. Um, but really, this movie, the heart of it's those three guys. Even the mayor is really good. Kind of like a sleazy mayor. I mean, in the end, he does do the right thing, but he's like, "Oh, this will hurt the income of everyone," which is legitimate. I mean, it is an island, but it's pretty obvious they have a shark on their hands. Richard Dreyfuss is screaming at him. Roy Scheider's like, "Look, I think he's right." Then they bring in Robert Shaw. Just amazing movie. I mean, I love Roy Scheider. I think he's an underrated actor. Robert Shaw is one of my favorite actors of all time. So good. And he was apparently drunk a lot of times on set, but it's like, heck, man, he's a he can handle his liquor. I guess we'll say. Just yeah, just so good. They don't make movies like that anymore. That's for sure. Um, just what can you say? One of the best movies ever made. One of the best Spielberg movies ever. Love it. So then we'll go to Indiana Jones. Um, this is how I rank them. I know most people rank this one the best. To me, I just like Temple of Doom the most. I know some people don't like it because it's too dark or scary or something. I don't know. I've never really felt that way. It's a little scary, um, but you know, I don't know. It's in the middle. It's kind of like Empire Strikes Back. It gets kind of dark, but that's okay with me. I know like George Lucas and I think Spielberg were going through a divorce at the time. Maybe it was just Lucas, but they've said that's why it's dark because they were in a dark place, and you know, I mean, they're the heart of the movie. I mean, there would be no Indiana Jones without George Lucas. You could definitely feel his influence. Um, I mean, it came from his imagination and Spielberg's, but it originated from Lucas. So, I love the movie. You got Harrison Ford, Kate Catshaw, Kei Hu Kwan. I think didn't he just win an Academy Award? So that's cool. I mean, for him, he's in the Goonies also. Yeah, he did just win an Academy Award, I think. So, congrats to him. Um, I love the opening of Temple of Doom, where it's almost like Indiana Jones, and it's that scene in that is it Hong Kong? I think it's Hong Kong, and or is it Shanghai? I don't know, but um, and then he drinks the poison, and he's like the poison you just drank, Doctor Jones. It's so good, classic, but yeah, amazing movie, amazing cast. And then we got Raiders and we got Last Crusade. So Last Crusade, I love it. Sean Connery's perfect father for Indiana. Um, the humor is great. It's funny, but it's not annoying, which it could be. I like how the movie opens with a young Indiana Jones played by River Phoenix. Great opening. Kind of showing how he got his scar on his face, and um, Allison Doty, and she's just gorgeous, and she's a Nazi, and she betrays him. Just great movie. John Rice Davies comes back. You know, Denholm Elliott, Marcus Brody, great actor. Fortunately, man, he died in '92 of AIDS. That's what it says on IMDb. I didn't realize that. Man, that's sad. Great actor. I always really liked good humor. It's like today with a lot of movies. I like a lot of the Marvel movies, but like some of the humor, it just I don't know. It just kind of ruins the excitement, the intrigue, the danger in the movie. But in these, the humor, it's very well done. Where I feel like it doesn't undercut the excitement and the danger going on. Where it's still there, but it's very meticulously done. Anyways, love Temple of Doom. Love love Last Crusade. Love Raiders too. Raiders of the Lost Ark, the first one, the original. Karen Allen, she's great. Um, Great female character. Yes, Hollywood, we had great female characters, even in the '80s. Yes, we did. She's great. He does kind of go out and save her, but she kind of saves herself too. She's very resourceful, very smart woman. Oh, apparently she's in Dial of Destiny. Okay. Which is another reason why I did this, because Dial of Destiny's coming out. I know Spielberg's not directing it, but still, it's his franchise with Lucas, and he's probably producing it. So, yeah, Raiders is great. Um, John Reese Davies, just such a good cast. So yeah, um, how much more can you say? So now we'll go to, I guess, okay, well, Jurassic Park. Yeah, it's got to be an S tier also. Love this movie too. Not as much as these probably, but this is probably how I'd rank them. Great movie. Always been told the book's great too, but I never read the book. Let's see. I'm trying to pull up the cast. Great cast. You know, all these movies are really well shot. This is well shot too. Let's see here. Jurassic Park. Trying to find out who's the cinematographer on this. Dean Cundy, one of my favorite cinematographers. Uh, he did all the Back to the Future with all three Back to the Futures. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. Um, Halloween 2, Halloween 1, Halloween 3, Psycho 2. Great DP, great cinematographer. I think it's the only time he worked. He shot Hook too. Okay. And I think that's it with Spielberg. It's something called Steven Spielberg Director's Chair. I don't. It's a video game. What? I don't know what that is. Oh. Um, Apollo 13. Great cinematographer. Great movie. I mean, you got Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum, Richard Attenborough, Samuel L. Jackson, even Wayne Knight, you know, who's in Seinfeld. But yeah, great movie. I mean, you know, what more can you say? Great action scenes, great effects. Apparently, James Cameron almost directed this. I've heard, which is interesting. I think it would have been a little bit maybe darker. I'm not. The thing with a lot of Spielberg movies is they may be dark. There may be some, you know, action scenes here, you know, and there's always somewhat of a light touch. I feel, which you know works for his movies. So that would have been interesting. But yeah, apparently he almost did, and for some reason it fell through, and Spielberg directed it. So, um, anyways, so yeah, you know, what more can you say? Amazing movie. Okay, what is this Sugarland Express? I think it is. You know, I've watched this once. I haven't really returned to it, so it's B. I don't know. I don't have much to say about it. I thought it was okay. I think he directed it right before he did Jaws, so I thought it was okay. Lost World, it's okay. I guess I put it above this. I don't know. It's okay. Kind of a There's some problems with it. You know, the kid character's kind of annoying. Honestly, I think she's annoying. Like Jeff Goldblum's pretty good in it. Um, Some good action scenes, some good effects. You know, bigger budget than the original. I don't hate the movie, but it's just all right. I don't know. I don't have much to say about it. 1941. This is a terrible movie. Probably his worst movie that I've seen that he's directed. So I'll just put that there. I don't know. I've watched it once. I thought it was really bad. I mean, it's a movie that takes place in, I think right before Pearl Harbor or right after. I think it's right after. And it's like a comedy, and it just doesn't work. I mean, great cast, I think. I mean, great cast: John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, Treat Williams. Okay, kind of forgot that. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and watch it one of these days. It's just not very good. Oh, Murray Hamilton's in it too. Who's in Jaws? Who's the mayor in Jaws? Okay. Ned Beatty, Nancy Allen, Lorian Gray, who's in Jaws also. Christopher Lee's in it. Man, just amazing cast. The movie just is not funny. John Candy, man, it's too bad. Warren Oates, just too bad. Not a very good movie. Pretty bad. So, what is this? Warhorse or whatever? I don't know. Watched it once. I thought it was okay. Don't have much to say about it. That was okay. I guess C. Thought this was okay. Kind of boring a little, but interesting movie. Time period. The Soviets in America. I think it takes place in East Berlin. Okay, Close Encounters. Yeah, I'd probably go A. To me, not an S, probably. I don't know. I don't. It's. I've watched it, a couple times. I like it. It's not amazing. I mean, I don't think it's an S tier, but Richard Dreyfuss, very influential, especially like on I think X Files. So was ET, but we'll talk about that in a minute. The Post. I haven't seen The Post yet. I've been meaning to watch it, but I'll just put it here because I haven't really seen it. So, uh, T- Tears of the Sun. This movie's okay too. I'd probably go B actually. A young Christian Bale, young Batman. Good movie. Munich, I'd probably go B. I know this movie's got some criticism because it's not really historically accurate, and I don't know. I really haven't looked into it. I've just heard that, but I think it's an entertaining movie. Um, so okay, Crystal Skull. So but when this came out, I really didn't like it, but now looking back, I don't know. It's okay. It doesn't insult Indiana Jones. Um, there's some good scenes. I'm not sure about the aliens in an Indiana Jones movie. I mean, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, it makes sense. It's based on old serials, and there were aliens in those." And all right, I don't know. I'll give it like a B plus. It's probably the best out of these, I'd say. I really like the scene though when he's fighting the Soviet henchmen, and then there's some reason there's like that rocket platform, and then they both get stuck on it, and then it goes, and then it shoots. I don't know. I always thought that was fun. It's like very kinetic, like good old Steven Spielberg action. The camera's moving, they're moving, they're fighting, then they fall on this platform, and then it goes off, and you're like, huh? And then boom, and it shoots, and they're going, I think, over 100, like 100 or 200 miles an hour. It's a fun scene. It's probably what I'd give it. I don't know, maybe an A. The Terminal, watched it once, thought it was okay. Not much to say about it. E.T., good movie. Probably here. I don't know. Not a massive fan. I mean, I like it. It's influential. I think it influenced X Files, which is like one of my favorite shows ever. So remember as a kid, some parts kind of creeped me out. So okay, Lincoln. Probably go B. Probably probably this. Probably like that. I know it is an interesting movie. I mean, I'm a big history buff. I don't know. I've watched it like twice. I liked it. Didn't think it was amazing, but great performance by Daniel Day Lewis. Catch Me If You Can. I'll probably go A. This one. Great movie. Tom Hanks. Leonardo DiCaprio. Somewhat based on a true story, but I've heard that that's kind of not true either, so I don't really know. But fun movie, entertaining, great performance by Tom Hanks and Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, now Schindler's List. Okay, probably go A. I know some people would go S. I don't know. Probably A. I like it a lot. I mean, it's very, it's the Holocaust. It's very dark. So Liam Neeson, great performance. I think he directed these two the same year. So just wow. What, like he's such a good director. It's like wow. Okay, Tintin. I watched it once. I thought it was okay. Not one of my favorites, but War of the Worlds. There's parts of this movie I do like. Probably go up here. I don't know. I'd rather watch it than these, probably. Since I don't really remember this movie that much, I'm moving it down. Just the probably better than Tintin. Probably better than that. Sure. Never saw the BFG. Hook. Um. hmm. As a kid, I liked it, but I don't know. Maybe there. I know the movie gets some hate. I know, like, even Spielberg says he's not a big fan of it. I think it's okay. I mean, Dustin Hoffman's great. Robin Williams. R.I.P. He's great. It's really sad about Robin Williams. Great actor, great performer, great comedian. AI. Okay, I'd probably go B. When I saw this movie, I really didn't like it, but rewatching it, there's some parts I like. Learning about the production of it, I think makes it a little better. Because Stanley Kubrick was supposed to direct that movie, and then he died. And Spielberg and him were like best friends. Like they would have dinner together. They talk on the phone all the time. So I wish Kubrick directed it. That's the thing. Because Kubrick's also one of my favorite directors, and the movie to me it just feels like it feels like it should have been Kubrick. But he died, so what can you do? So and apparently the ending is directly from Kubrick. And the ending's kind of weird to me, but that's the thing. I just think the ending would work better if Kubrick directed the movie. So, you know, it's like some of Kubrick's movies in another director's hands. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Like The Shining. I don't know. It's he's such a weird, um, meticulous, obsessive filmmaker. Interesting movie. I mean, especially as we move into the future. Um, it's pretty sad. I mean, they have a kid and he gets sick, and then they put him away into this chamber to like kind of like put him in stasis till they find a cure for this thing, and then they bring Haley Joel Osment on, and he's an AI child, and they have him for a while, but then I think they cure the kid, and then it's just kind of messed up, and then like the parents, the kid kind of crosses the line a little bit, but then they just kind of dump him off, and it's kind of messed up actually. The parents. I mean, I know he does some things that are weird, but I mean, he is a like a mechanical child, so yeah. I mean, it's an entertaining movie. I like Jude Law in it. Um, where I put it? I put it like here. I'd probably even rather watch it than Lincoln. Honestly, that's probably what I would do. Yeah, because you could. I think Kubrick's on the. Oh, but my camera just. I think Kubrick's on the screenplay, so you can feel Kubrick's presence. So it's okay. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's kind of interesting. Hey, Amistad, good movie. Been a while since I've watched it. Probably put it here. Probably. Yeah, I like it. Now, what is this? Is this is this the Twilight Zone movie? No, I think this is the Psychiatrist, which I've never seen. Director, TV series, and he did 2 episodes. Man, Spielberg did 2 episodes of Columbo. TV movie, something evil. But yeah, I've never seen this, so I'll just put it there. I've never seen that, but I kind of want to watch this. Something evil. A young couple moves into a farmhouse in rural Pennsylvania. What they don't know is that there is an unseen presence in the house, and that it wants to take possession of the wife. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's another movie, Firelight. Menacing flying saucers attack the citizens of a town. Never seen it. Okay, this is oh man, what is that called? Ready Player One. Okay, this was okay. I guess B. Probably B. Probably put it there. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. No, I mean, probably put it there. I don't know. There's a lot of CGI in it, and some of it's pretty good though. Like the Shining scene's pretty cool. Another nod to Kubrick. Always, I've watched this once. I wasn't very impressed, so I'll put it in D. Oh, The Color Purple. I don't know. I've watched it once. I don't know. I don't really remember it that much, so I'll put it maybe there. I don't know. That was okay. Saving Private Ryan. Probably gonna go A on that one. Great movie. Tom Hanks. World War II. Storming in Normandy. What more can you say? Probably probably put it at the head of the A's. I like this movie too a lot. Minority Report. Yeah, probably that. Just, I mean, Spielberg's got so many good movies. Yeah, this is just how I enjoy these movies. It's like, what would I want to put on and watch? So something about Minority Report I really like. I know Tom Cruise. Some people, they don't like him or they do or whatever. I mean, he may be a weird guy, but I've always thought he was a really good actor, good performer, someone who gives like 110%, kind of whatever he's doing. So that's Philip K. Dick, I think, guy who wrote the short story for a Blade Runner. So good movie. Kind of shows the dangers of thought police, kind of, and stuff like that. So I like it. Um, in fact, yeah, it's kind of how I think about it. It's like his last good, like, this is like '05 or something. It's like after this, I think Spielberg's quality did go down a little. Because, all of these are before this. So, so this is like 93. This is like this is like '02 or '03, and this is like '01, and this is '05, and then this is like '09. So yeah, I don't know. Good movie. Okay, Duel. I like the movie. Not like amazing, but good, solid movie. Simple premise. A lot of people say it's kind of like Jaws. I could see that. You know, I may give it a B. I don't know. That's a TV movie too. I don't know. I'll probably give it a high C. Probably here. Yeah, that's probably good. So, all right. Well, I think that's it. I don't know if I will adjust any of this. I think that's fair for the S tier, at least for me. Um, but yeah, I think that's it. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and that's about it.